Hey, Richie from Super Soul. Got another video here. In this one I will be talking about what we've been working on this past week. It's been a pretty crazy week with some other stuff going on. We've got a game at Indiecade, open source, that we've been doing some events for to get ready for October. Anyway, you can see here that there's been some changes to the world and the art and design of the world. We're trying to make Seda really have a physical presence and make it a place that's very interesting for the player to navigate through and explore. And we've also been working on the weapons. We already have an upgrade system for our weapons, but there was no visual indication when weapons were upgraded. So we went through and have done the guns. You can see this is a level 1 gun. It's got 2 bullets instead of 1. We're not just changing the visuals though, we are working on modifying the behaviors. So your upgrade is both standard upgrade, say the strength of the bullet, the visual look of the bullet, because that's just fun to have much cooler looking bullets, and then also some of the behaviors so that there's a lot of strategic increases with these upgrades. Been working on the particle effects and stuff, but we still got a lot to do. You can see that particle effect for that explosion is pretty subpar, and those spheres themselves they need work. They're not very interesting. But here, as I'm flying, you can see some of the changes to the architecture of the first level. So this video is going to be pretty short. We did that 16-minute video that's very long and in-depth, and this one is just kind of an update on what's going on. It's still the first level. We'll be branching out at some point to some other levels, but of course we don't want to play the whole game in video. You see in this area, not only is there graphical changes, but we've tweaked the layout. We didn't think there was enough strategy, or there was no way the player could necessarily use the environment as a strategy in this part. So we put in these pillars, and I think it works to allow for more variety in how to take on the enemies. It doesn't just become a evade and shoot kind of big arena experience. And we've been tweaking enemies and stuff. Sometimes it's just modifying their speed slightly to try to just get it just right, where every enemy is unique and different, and works well. So this is about it. I'm gonna cut it off. I don't want to go too long on it. I think that this is a nice little update. We've been working on the first 3 levels a lot this week, and doing some tweaks to all the different enemies and animations and stuff like that. And I will be back at some point pretty soon with another video. Thank you for watching. Bye. And one last thing before I forget, it apparently is Giger, not Geiger, and I was wrong and looked stupid in my last video, and thank you to Sergeant Psycho for pointing that out to me.